Hey, hey. Hey, man, that's reading the Bible with Loke. Thank you. If it's your first time, if it's your 18th time, I appreciate you. If you at like 200, ooh, you've seen some changes. All right, so I'm reading Isaiah 35. I wrote something down earlier. I'll share that for my own reading. I'll share that. I think it's dope. Out of his fullness. That's all I wrote. I don't know. Use it. Use it. I don't know. I know. Isaiah 35. Okay. The wilderness and the dry land will be glad. The desert will shout in exultation and blossom like the autumn crocus. What's a crocus? I feel like it's a crop field. Is that what they got? Any genus of herbs of the iris family developing from corns. I look like corms. CORMS. Yeah, gracious. Y'all spelled that wrong, Webster. Sure did. And having solitary long tube flowers and slender linear leaves. Nah, they spelled it right. Well, low growing plant with a corm. There are about 75 species. Cup-like blooms in the early spring or fall. Fine, yes. I don't know. It will blossom abundantly and rejoice with joy and singing. The glory of Lebanon will be given to it, the majesty of Mount Carmel and the plain of Sharon. They will see the glory of God, the majesty and splendor of our God, encourage the exhausted and make staggering knees firm. Say to those with an anxious and panic-stricken heart, be strong, fear not. Indeed, your God will come with vengeance for the ungodly. The retribution of God will come, but he will save you. Then the eyes of the blind will be opened, and the ears of the deaf will be unstopped, and the lame will leap like a deer, and the tongue of the mute will shout for joy. For waters will break forth in the wilderness, and streams in the desert. You know, you could use some of this to your own, right? Like, Lord, I ask the same way that you asked for a breakthrough in my marriage, that you break forth the same way you did for the waters in the desert and the wilderness. You break through the lines of communication for my marriage, and that they open up. See what I'm saying? I would do something like that. But see, I didn't have this while I was married. But I wasn't seeking, not as, I didn't have the appetite, right? Like we would do church and other stuff, like, little we do a little counseling, we do a little, but I didn't have the appetite. I didn't have the, like, oh, okay, if I just get him, everything else will fall into place. You know what I'm saying? And then to be, the things that fall into place, you don't really got to mess with, right? Once he's involved, because when he puts it into place, it's in perfect place. There ain't no shift. There ain't no go back and woo-woo. It's perfect. All right, let's move on. Ooh, of course. I skipped all that. All right. Then I'm going to go back. I'm reading too fast. Be strong, fear not. I'm going back to 4. Your God will come with vengeance for the ungodly. The retribution of God will come, but he will save you. Then the eyes of the blind will be opened, and the ears of the deaf will be unstopped. Then the lame will leap like a deer, and the tongue of the mute will shout for joy, and the waters will break forth in the wilderness. Get been over that. And the burning sand, mirage, will become a pool of water, and the thirsty ground springs of water, and the haunt of jackals where they lay resting. Grass becomes reeds and rushes. A highway will be there and a roadway, and it will be called the Holy Way. The unclean will not travel on it, but it will be for those who walk on the way. And fools will not wander on it. No lion will be there, nor any predatory animal will come upon it. They will not be found there. But the redeemed will walk there. And the ransom of the Lord will return and come to Zion with shouts of jubilation. And everlasting joy will be upon their heads. They will find joy and gladness, and sorrow and sighing will flee away. Use all of that too. You can use all of that and apply that to your situation. Drugs, failed wife, addictions, baby mama stuff, real mama stuff, real dad stuff, job. It applies. Traffic, weather, mortgage, rent, evictions, all that. All right, let's go to the next one. All right, I'm gonna use that. We have 7 minutes. We'll do. All right, cool. All right, tune in next time. Isaiah 36. Reading the Bible with me. Read it with yourself. Read it with God. Spend time with him. He appreciates it. He appreciates it.